Hello, students. Are we ready to learn? All right. Well, let's read the question. The problem says, which option lists the numbers below in order from largest to smallest, right? So let's see what are the keywords that we need to consider. Well, the first word that we look and that we think it might be a good one is what? Yes, let's see what it means by order. So it means that we need to put them in a certain way, right? Okay, so which way do they want me to put him? They want me to put him from largest to smallest. Very good. So what does it mean by largest to smallest? Well, there's a lot of words that we can think of, right? So large means what? Yes, very good. It means big to small. Very good. Give me another word. What about if you were thinking about number line? Where are your biggest numbers on the number line? Very good. They're from the right. That's where you find them. And of course, the smallest number will be on the left. Okay, so make sure that you guys understand those words. It's always good to know what are we looking for before we actually work on the question. Okay, so what did you see now on the numbers? They're all kind of numbers, right? I got fractions, decimals. Okay, we're lucky. We only have fractions and decimals, no percentages, nothing else, right? So good. Let's go ahead and write down the numbers again. We're going to do like a little section on the right. And I'm going to write down every number with its decimal. Okay, so what's our first number? Our first number is 1/3. Anybody remembers what is 1/3? I would like for you guys not to use the calculator. I want to see if you can memorize them. Remember, it's very important that we know these numbers. So 1/3, it's equals to 0.33. And yes, you're right. Let's put a little line on the top because that's my repeating decimal, right? What's the next number? 1/2. 1/2 is the same as what? What's half of a dollar? Yes, 50 cents. Very good. So we'll put a 0.5 or 0.50. It's the same. What's the next one? 1/4. Think about money. Isn't that like a quarter? 1/4, it's a quarter, right? How much is a quarter worth it? Exactly, 0.25, right? 25 cents. What's the next number? Well, luckily for us, the next numbers are already decimals, right? So either I can write them on the left like this, and then I write down the decimal that goes with it on the right, which is just to kind of have the same pattern. So right here, I'm going to write down 0.3. And again, it has only one digit after the decimal, so we'll place another number next to it. And of course, we can put it 0, right? Next number, we have a 0.24. Let me rewrite it as 0.24. And the last one is 0.55. And I'm going to write it down at 0.55. Okay, so in 6th grade, 7th grade, they always ask you to line up the decimals, right? So that's exactly what I'm trying to be consistent with. Now, the next thing to think about is, again, we're going to think about money. I think money is a huge way that it can help us understand what to do. So if you think about money, what would be the least money in here? Okay, so think about 33 cents, 50 cents, 25 cents, 30 cents, 24 cents, and 55 cents, right? So what's the least amount of money that you guys see here? 50 cents? No, right? That's like the most. Very good. So keep on looking. Another way that you guys can consider is take a look at the number that is right here. And I know that's more like, 6th grade, 7th grade? But it never hurts to remember that. So what's the least number that you see here? 52325, right? Okay, so yeah, the twos, right? So that's 25 cents and 24 cents. So what's the least money? 24 cents. I'm going to put a 1 because that's my first number. 25 cents will be my second number. Very good. So if you notice what I did right now is I kind of check on these numbers here. They both have a 2, so that's the least numbers, right? What's the next number that I see after the 2? Yeah, there's a 3, and there is a 3, right? So those two has to be my next numbers, right, guys? So what's least? 30 cents or 33 cents? 30 cents, very good. And then 33 cents. Awesome. And what's the last number that I can see now? I got the 5 and the 5, right? Both of them are next. So what's the least? 50 cents or 55 cents? 50 cents, and the last one will be 55 cents, right? Okay, so like I said, we can do a number line to place them. So let's do that just so that we can practice on number line, which is very important for us to see it. Okay, do you have the number line? All right, so let's continue. So of course, this will be my 0, right? Everybody knows that's the least to the left. Then to the right, I will have the number 1. Notice how I left a lot of space between here, because when I look at the numbers, I've noticed that there was nothing more than a 1. Everything is like under 55 cents, right? So to the right, more to the right, you guys will have your 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. To the left, you have your negative numbers, right? So let's start with the first one. Now, I know that somewhere here in the middle, it will be my 50 cents, right, guys? Okay, so I'm just going to put a little line right there. So let's start with 33 cents. I don't start with, let me find who's the one in the middle. No, I start with the first one. So I'm going to start with this one over here, right? You see that? That's 33 cents. So if this number here is 50 cents, where will you put 33 cents? To the right or to the left? I hope that you say more to the left. So we'll put it right here. That's 33 cents, right? And I'm done with that one. Then I need to do 0.50, which luckily I have there, so check. Who's the next one? 0.25. 25 cents is to the right or to the left? Yes. And I know what you're thinking. That's not exactly precise, but we're just trying to be a little bit more, where does it go, to the right or to the left, right? 30 cents will be more in between them, right? So I'm going to put a number line right here. That's 30 cents. Done with that. 24 cents will be more to the left of 25 cents. I'm going to bring it down here. And the last one is 55 cents, which will be right to the right of 50 cents. The reason why I drew lines longer is so that I don't have my numbers kind of squeezing each other, right? Okay. So the next thing that I want you to do is I want you to put what number goes with each one of those, right? So 24 cents, what was the original number? Still 24 cents, which is 0.24. So I'm going to put it right there. I'm going to make it a little bit smaller. How about 25 cents? That's 1/4. So I'm going to put over here 1/4. What's the next one? Number 3. It's 33 cents, which is 1/3. Well, this one is 1/3. What about 0.30? That was just 0.3. Then my 1/3 goes right here. Then 50 cents, what was that? Oh, that was a fraction, right? So make sure we rewrite it as a fraction. And the last one is 55 cents, which was already a decimal. Okay, so notice how on top of the number line, I wrote the original number. So I need to go from right to left. So this will be my right. This will be my left. So I'm going to start from the right to the left. Very good. So if you look at the numbers that are given to you in there, right? You notice how my answer should be letter what? Very good, letter D. Okay, very good.